Hey, всем приветствую на канале RuTUBE, с вами Денис, это Kingdom Deliverance 2. Находимся на винограднике, сейчас поспим, ночку проведем, поработаем немножко, посмотрим, что тут да как. Мне тут вообще-то надо кое-что стыбрить. Ну, я хочу немножко вжиться в роль работника, посмотреть, что да как будет. Хочется посмотреть, как они это организовали. Стыбрить-то можно, базару нету. Да, это что меня отсюда гонит? Так, Барбос.
Sit and stay. Farewell, my friend. I have more. Ask away.
Я готов работать, что мне делать? Буду мне делать, ничего не надо. Поработать. Работать на монастырском винограднике. Я видел, тут мешок с дерьмом стоит. Наверное, его надо взять и отнести. Рыцарь в латных доспехах носит мешки с дерьмом. Классно. Так, один я собрал, а где еще?
Good to see you. God be with you.
А где еще мешки-то?
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends. Greetings.
Интересно.
What's that noise? All right, what was that? So it's you.
А что мне еще делать? Еще мешок нашел.
You have a kind master, eh? Much? Come here!
Так, это два мешка уже нашел. Я думаю, не больше 3 мешков здесь будет. Что, еще мешки есть? Ну, я думаю, тут, наверное, где-то еще.
This must have been something last night. The chicken has had enough.
Лажу и не понимаю, чем мне тут заниматься. Так, карт, покажите мне еще раз, да. Ну, это из разряда квестов. Может, помнят, кто смотрел про хряка. Когда я должен хряка за собой был привести на хвосте. Вот, мне кажется, это что-то из этой оперы. Тоже такой дебильный квест. Ёлки-палки, вон он где мешок аж. И Вася, ну это прям издевательство его отсюда нести. Ну, я уж надеюсь, мои страдания окупятся. Сука, еще где-то мешки. А точки нельзя было указать типа на карте? Или хотя бы примерно сколько будет мешков? Так-то можно, конечно, целый день пробегать. Да я думаю, надо взлетать, забирать все, что мне принадлежит, и все. И не париться просто. Потому что быстро сколько мне тут бегать еще. Бляха-муха, я ж отсюда уже забрал мешок. Такой прикол, да? Типа, сколько б я не ходил бы, квест мне сдать не дадут. Лады. Ладушки. Ладушки, 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 ладушки.
This crate smells like sulfur. This could be it.
Хорошо, мне оставлять это здесь я не собираюсь. Это все товар, который, если не продать, то можно попить. Так. Сучка чуть ли не заметил меня. Интересно, если я вот здесь попадусь, что мне будет? Так, аккуратно выходим. И идем, не привлекая внимания. Сюда. Здесь проходим сюда. И забираем саженцы лозы. Вот и все. Дальше делаем вот так. И в Кунгору. Работать там, конечно, я не собирался. Да не, я бы поработал просто.
And that goes to Councilman Nars as well. Of course he knows. He's the one sending him there.
What are you talking about?
I'll be with you.
I'd like to...
But before...
I understand.
Great.
Hey, you can't just walk around here without permission.
I'd like...
Great. All right.
Oh,
Eh? What the...
Сколько? 1,5 куска? Да ты обалдел.
Shit! I better look around the house to see if anything's missing.
That's a lot of blood. This should stop it.
that's right.
Что, я ушел уже.
That's true. But what good are fortifications you can't defend?
I'll tell you, no fucking good at all. A wonderful day for a wonderful Excuse me.
Прощаю.
Cut off a chunk of his ear to make him listen good. But it doesn't pay to cheat.
Ой, да идите в жопу. Опять там что-то... Какие-то опять побочные типа дауны стоят. Я должен с их споры разглаживать. Да нахер оно не надо, слушай.
The taste is full and good day.
Так.
About that, yes. Yes, I have it here.
That's wonderful. I'll be sad to part with it, but I'll try to sell it. I need every groschen I can get.
That sounds like a good idea. I'm back, and I've got the mysterious monastery incense. It looks like wood chips soaked in sulfur. It stinks a bit.
They were smoking barrels with this. Sulfur is the stink of hell, and this is a monastery vineyard.
Maybe there's another reason. The miners in Skalitz used to say where there's sulfur, it's easier to breathe. Healthier air.
But it stinks to high hell.
So do many noble delicacies, and they're still delicious.
I suppose you're right. I'll give it a try. I hope it doesn't make my wine reek. Here's your reward. I added a bit more, as we agreed.
I almost forgot. I have the seedlings.
Ah! I'm curious what they'll grow into. You've made me doubly happy, Henry. So, here's a little something on top for you.
Нифига себе.
Well. The taste is full and intoxicating. Just smell.
Нормально. Все, работа завершена.
Careful.
С дороги, мразь.
So what's it going to be?
Нормально тут наторговал всякого. Сколько у меня грошей? 5000. Так, где Додя? Где-то тут пишет.
Here I am. Geil! Wir gehen!
Что ж сейчас будет?
Fucking thieves.
No, no. We can't take it back now. We'd look like fools.
Na, was haben wir denn hier? I see the Kuttenberg Bruderschaft has made a challenge to combat.
So, I see you have endlich worked up the courage to face us in public.
There's no need for mocking, Bernhard. We've made our challenge, as you can see.
Wunderbar. Das freut uns.
Genau. We accept your challenge.
Well, since we've arrived at this point, listen up. It's time to put an end to this bickering. Besides, it will only benefit our town if the best of the sword-fighting masters takes charge here. So, whoever emerges as the victor of your tournament shall win the right to lead the sword-fighting brothership here. That will bring a just close to this whole affair.
Bei allen Heiligen, you have decided wisely, Friedrich. It will be seen that it is we who were right from the start.
No way! You can't do this, Friedrich. We set up the sword-fighting brotherhood. Stay out of it.
You said yourself that we shouldn't go against the will of the council. And Friedrich here is a councillor, isn't he?
Shut up! This is a matter for the burghers. Calm yourself, friend. It's not such a big deal, is it? We'll compete honestly against these Germans, and then we'll finally have peace from them.
All right, Nicholas. Let's show them Deutschers how we sword fight here.
Что, прям на
Because
улице
we
будем?
ain't afraid of no one. You want combat? You'll get it. 3 members of our brotherhood will fight with 3 of yours. Each will have a bout with all 3 opponents, and we'll see who wins the most.
Du Schwindler! You know there are only 2 of us.
I agree with Emerem's proposal.
Kein Problem, Arne. We also have one promising student, nicht wahr?
Richtig. I'll fight on Menhard's side.
Gut, Heinrich. Gut.
Agreed then. The duels will begin when you're all ready, with long swords and in gambesons. And don't delay getting started.
Don't you worry. We'll crush them Deutsches in a jiffy.
Pah! You have no chance gegen uns.
I look forward to crossing swords with you, Meister Manhart.
Ja, ich auch. Komm, Heinrich. We must prepare for the Fechten. So, Heinrich, you have heard it yourself. Some good news, finally. We shall engage the Kuttenberger and confirm our privilege from King Wenzel to operate here our sword-fighting Bruderschaft. And it is all due to you. Danke, Heinrich.
You can count on me, Menhart. It will be an honor to fight by your side and enforce the will of our King Wenceslas.
Genau, Heinrich. But first, we must make you one of us and accept you into our Bruderschaft.
All right? Is that a problem?
Nein, nein. You must only take an oath and undergo a test. We cannot just take everyone.
Ну то, что я тебя
You
херачил.
must show that you have some skill with a Schwert and that you will not bring us shame in the Gefecht. So we know that you will not lose your life in combat.
Surely that's not necessary. After all, I defeated you the first time we met, remember?
Na ja, you are right. Herrgott, you must have been sehr glücklich. But you fought well, yes. And you showed that you have some skill. So, we can receive you into our Bruderschaft sofort.
Я
Menhard, I'd like to join your brotherhood.
Certainly. Let us go somewhere more geeignet, so it has some class. Each new member must pay for acceptance. But in your case, since you have helped us, I will relieve you of that obligation.
Danke, Menhard.
And now, the oath. Arne will be the witness.
I will be honored.
Kneel, Heinrich. Hör gut zu. Do you solemnly swear that you shall act honorably and justly, and that you shall not bring shame upon your name or mine, or bring disgrace to the sword-fighting Bruderschaft, that you shall defend and adorn the reputation of the Bruderschaft and its rules, and that you shall heed my word in these matters, that you shall diligently train in the art of the Langschwert, and not allow yourself to be shamed in combat, that you shall thus act for the greater glory of our Bruderschaft and our martial art, place your hand on this sword and swear.
Ну могли, блядь, сделать нормально, что?
I swear, by the memory of my parents, and by the soul of my dear departed father, Martin, blacksmith and sword fighter, I do so swear.
Stand as one of us. Heinrich, I hereby name you my student in the art of sword fighting.
All honor to you, Heinrich. It is good that you have come among us.
And now listen to your first lesson and always remember this principle. It is not important to strike, but to strike and wound.
I'll remember that, Menhart.
Gut, Heinrich. I shall make a great Fechter out of you one day. Let me know when you are ready. We will get to work and cross swords with the
готов, сучка.
Kuttenbergers. Grüß dich.
Menhart, I'm ready to engage the Kuttenbergers by your side.
Wunderbar. Let us go and tell Friedusch. It is high time we put an end to this disgraceful Schlamassel.
Today, 2 sword-fighting brotherhoods will match their skills. The Gutenberg Brotherhood, led by Master Nicholas.
Glory to Kuttenberg! Kick those Germans' asses, Emmeram!
And the Frankfurt Brotherhood, led by Master Menhard.
It is an honor to be able to show off our skill in front of the whole Kuttenberg.
The reason for these duels is the dispute over the right to run the local sword fighting hall and the associated brotherhood. The local brotherhood was founded by Emmeram the Butcher and his associates. What they did not know, though, was that King Wenceslas had tasked Master Menhard to do the same.
The king ain't here, Emmeram is. The Brotherhood belongs to the Kuttenbergers.
And since King Wenceslas cannot resolve the dispute, the town council ruled it shall be decided through a duel. So, the matter shall be settled before the eyes of the council, as well as the burghers of Gutenberg and God Almighty.
A wise decision by the council. Let the best master lead our brotherhood.
The duels will be fought with long swords and in light armor. Each dueler will face each on the opposing team, and whoever beats his opponent twice wins the duel. The brotherhood whose members get more victories will be declared the overall winner. As is the law, all the necessary armor was lent to you from the town armory, and you must fight in it. If there is anything wrong with the armor, you can fix it with any of the repair tools you'll find in the armorer's tent. And in case someone gets seriously injured, the bathmaid will give them the care they need. Or Father Tobias will perform the necessary rites.
But I do not think it will come to that.
Now that everything has been made clear, swear before God. You will fight fairly, justly, and respect the judge's decisions, as well as the outcomes of the duels.
Das geloben wir im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes und des Heiligen Geistes.
By God Almighty, we so swear.
All the requisites have been satisfied. Therefore, let us proceed to the first duel. Master Menhart against Lindhart, the cobbler. Let your steel ring! Fight!
Ой, сучка. Давай, режь этого говнюка. Режь это говно. Ох, херачатся. Ой, ой, бля.
Today's first victory goes to Master Menhard. Let's see if he can keep it up, or if Linhart can even the score. Get ready for the next round. For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin.
Ох, ой, 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 молодец. Хорошо прошел. Ой, пропустил, сука. Давай, давай. Давай. Ой, молодец, хорошо пролетело.
People of Gutenberg, behold, Master Menhart proved his mastery. He defeated Linhart for the second time, giving the Frankfurt Brotherhood its first victory. Moreover, Lady Fortune has a difficult task in store for Linhart, because the lot drawn determined that the next fight will also be his. This time it's Henry who will face him on the side of the Frankfurt Brotherhood. Cheer for both fighters. We'll shortly see which of them will best his opponent. Contenders, get to it! End of duel! Sadly not on Linhart's side. Henry wins the first duel. Swordsmen, get ready for a new duel. Let's see if the winner can keep it up. No time to lose. Get to it.
I'm surprised the other bloke's still standing.
Fuck you!
End of duel.
The blade was singing.
Henry showed Linhart who's the better sword fighter again. That makes the second victory for the Frankfurt Brotherhood. Let's now proceed to the third duel. The Kutenbergers will be represented by Emmeram the Butcher. Give him your support, and we'll see if he can do better than Linhart. Because his opponent will once more be Master Menhart.
Oh yes, that ointment was as a gift from heaven. Now they only ache when there's a storm coming.
That's handy, isn't it? At least you know when to round up the
Давай, Менхарт, захерач его. Додика этого. Давай, бля. Я в тебя верю, козлиная башка.
Contenders, forward!
Давай, братишка. Ой, сука, промах. Ой. Ой, молодец! Ой-ой-ой, хорошо. Ой-ой-ой.
End of duel! You saw it with your own eyes, good citizens of Gutenberg. Menhardt's skill is second to none. He wins again. Can Emmeram still manage to defeat him? We'll soon find out. Let your steel ring! Fight!
Давай. Давай, гаси этого козла. Ой, молодец. Ой, пропустил. Додик. Не пропускай, ёпта. Ой, молодчина, вот так его на. Держись. Ой, хорошо. Все. Однозначное решение, победили.
It's finished. Not even the illustrious Emmeram could withstand the German master's sword. The Frankfurt Brotherhood thus has 3 wins already. None for Gutenberg so far. Two swordsmen we haven't seen yet will now show us their skills. Arne the German will face Master Nicholas. Soon we'll find out if Nicholas can secure the first victory for the Gutenbergers.
Ебать, этот сильный противник должен быть. Я думаю, а немец наш самый слабый. Ух, я так переживаю, как будто я не знаю, на деньги играю. Тут ёбаный.
Ready? Go for it!
Да он его сейчас убьет нахуй. Хер ты красуешься, не недооценивай противника. Ой, сейчас что-то произойдет страшное.
Watch out. He's coming round.
Мне кажется, ему сейчас кому-то пиздец придет. Ой-ой-ой.
Zum Teufel.
And the victor is...
Nein!
А когда проигрывай, похеру, мы и так всех их не перебили.
Hilfe Gottes. I will continue.
Кого ты собрался продолжать, дружище?
You're brave, but foolish. This will not end well for you. Yield.
Niemals. Arne does not yield.
This Gefecht is over. You win.
You acted with chivalry, Master Menhart. But intervening in a duel is a breach of the rules. There is no choice but to disqualify you from the tourney.
How does it look?
He's badly shaken up, but that should improve in time. At first, I thought I'd have to send for the priest, but he had more luck than sense.
Was ist mit deinem Auge? Siehst du meine Hand, Arne?
Nein.
The good news is the blade missed his eye. The bad news is such a blow to the head can cause many different problems. I hope in time he'll get his sight back in that eye, but I can't say for sure. In my experience, it's in the Lord's hands.
Send for the best physician in all of Kuttenberg. Schnell! I will pay alles.
Rest assured, Master Menhard, we will send for him as you command. I am sorry that the whole affair has taken such an unfortunate turn. I will pray for your companion's health.
Danke, Friedrich. Aber what about the duels?
Beruhige dich, Arne.
Yes, that's what I came here to clarify. However, I expect on account of Arne's injury, your brotherhood has forfeit the fight.
Nein, Menhard. Du musst keep fighting.
As Arne says, Menhard and me can continue.
Heinrich had recht. I want to duel Nicholas.
I understand your wish, Menhard, but I can't grant it. You've been disqualified.
Scheiß drauf! I will fight Nicholas, and you better get out of my way, Friedrich!
I'm warning you, Menhard. You swore to respect the results of the duels.
Verdammt!
Listen, Nicholas has defeated Arne, and Arne is in no shape to continue. So all 3 victories go to the Kuttenbergers.
Схерали, а мы шо?
You defeated Emmeram and Linhard, but you can't duel Nicholas. So 2 victories belong to you, and 1 to the Kuttenbergers. The only one who can still fight for you is Henry.
Давайте я.
He already defeated Linhard. So the score is 3-4 in favor of the Kuttenbergers, with 2 duels left.
Hold on, Friedrich. Arne could duel, but it's clear he wouldn't win. So all the victories here belong to the Kuttenbergers by right. But the only thing preventing Menhard from fighting is your decision. Otherwise, he's at full strength and ready.
That is true.
We swore we'd respect outcomes of the duels, but since there was no duel between Menhard and Nicholas, there is no outcome. So neither side can claim victory.
Wise words, I must admit.
The way I see it, both sides have 3 victories, and I have 2 duels left.
That sounds right and fair to me.
All right, so be it. So if Henry beats both Emmeram and Nicholas, you'll get the overall victory.
Gut, Heinrich. fight for us.
Я им нахуй жопу порву им всем, я вам говорю.
Also, Heinrich, our fate and our honor lies in your hands.
I won't let you down. You have my word.
Well said. I'll be waiting for you in the arena where you'll face Emerald. So
А
get
почему я,
ready
блядь, без
quickly.
ботинок?
I'm sorry.
Hear ye, hear ye! Arne the German can't take part in further duels due to his injuries, so 3 wins go to Gutenberg. The Frankfurt Brotherhood has won 3 rounds, but so has Gutenberg. Master Menhart cannot duel against Master Nicholas since he's been disqualified from further rounds. Their duel will not count at all. That leaves us with only 2 duels left. In the first, Henry will now face Emeram.
Ух, аж трясет.
For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin! End of duel! Henry put on a great show and won over Emeram. Even Arne's severe injury doesn't seem to have broken the Frankfurt Brotherhood's resolve. Let's see if Henry can keep it up in the second round. Contenders, get to it! End of duel! Look at that! Henry remains unbreakable and undefeated. He defeated the Butcher again! That's another victory for the Frankfurters! Good citizens, wise counselors of Gutenberg, it is time for the last duel! Here, Master Nicholas will take up his sword again to face none other than Henry. The current score is 4 wins for the Germans and 3 for Gutenberg. If Henry can win, the match is over. Let your steel ring! Fight!
Keep your distance.
End of duel! Unbelievable! Master Nicholas is defeated! Henry is now in for a really tough fight. I can see that Nicholas is burning with eagerness to get revenge. Here comes his opportunity! No time to lose! Get to it!
You've no chance against me!
Shut up!
End of duel! How incredible and truly unexpected. Master Nicholas is defeated for the second time. Was it the doing of luck, or did Menhart make Henry a true swordmaster? Either way, victory and glory are Henry's. All of the duels we should or could have seen today are over. Now, all that remains is to settle the very matter that inspired the duels in the first place. I invite both brotherhoods to step closer. Revered counselors, righteous burghers of Gutenberg, lend me your ears one last time. Two sword-fighting brotherhoods have clashed before the eyes of God as well as yours to demonstrate their skill and settle their dispute. And it was a spectacle beyond all expectations. The Frankfurt Brotherhood secured 5 victories against the Gutenberg Brotherhood's 3. The right to run the local sword-fighting hall and to teach the art of the long sword thus falls to Master Menhart of Frankfurt. That was the task entrusted to him by King Wenceslas, and Menhart has duly defended his claim. Thus is it settled before witnesses and by God's will.
It's just like Friedrich said. The council is in agreement on this, and we'll instruct the scribe to enter the proper records of everything at the earliest opportunity.
Let this dispute be thus justly settled, and let there be no further enmity between you.
Thank you, Friedrich, for finding justice and for overseeing the matter so wisely. We would like to invite all good Kuttenbergers to come and learn.
Fuck! We built the sword-fighting hall with our own money. You can't just take it from us.
As for the money you invested, you'll be duly compensated for your good service to the town. I shall see to that. And I'd like to remind you that you have sworn to submit to the outcome of the duels. Don't forget that.
I won't forget this, Friedrich. I'm done with you.
Heinrich, let us leave Meister Metzger with Friedrich and go to Arne.
Menhart, I had word sent to Master Torwart to expect you at the apothecary shop on Tarmac. He's also currently hosting the famous physician Sigismund Albicus, so Arne will receive the best possible care.
Hab vielen Dank, Friedrich.
Good day, Meister Menhart. Oswald Torwart, Magister at your service.
Gut. Arne hier braucht deine Hilfe. Und schnell.
Beruhige dich. I know everything. Herr Albicus, the physician, is already upstairs preparing all that is necessary. In just a short while, Arne will receive treatment fit for a king. Rest assured.
Gott sei Dank, Herr Oswald.
Tell me about your fight before Albicus gets ready. Rumors spread like wildfire, but they have not yet reached us at Tarmac.
Сейчас, секунду.
Letztendlich lief es ausgezeichnet. We won dank Heinrich here, and our claim was recognized. Heinrich fought for us, and fortune stood by him today. Der König himself would be proud of him.
Genau, Heinrich. Glory to you. You have gerettet our heirshare.
And to defeat Meister Nicholas too? I have no words. Unglaublich, Heinrich. Ganz ausgezeichnet.
You know, Menhart, Henry of Skalitz is no easy mark.
I'm glad to hear that. Congratulations to all of you, especially to Henry, as word has it.
Gut. Gut. Jetzt noch wait until Arne heals, and then we take over the Fechthalle and die Bruderschaft. Heinrich, komm zu mir in a few days when alles fertig ist. What better place to reward you than there? And zwar richtig. You can be sure. And do not get too betrunken when you are celebrating your victory.
We'll only go drinking when there's 3 of us. When Arne is all right again.
Good. We drink out of joy for my recovery, or out of sadness for my eye.
I'm sure it'll be the former.
Wunderbar. Deal.
Menhart, ich muss mich hinlegen.
Of course. Menhart, let's get him inside. The quiet and a bit of shade will do him good.
Can I be of any help?
Danke. We can manage this. Bis bald.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Все поскидывали мне.
I'm pretty new in Kuttenberg, but I find it strange there aren't many alchemists here.
Natürlich. And yet the royal city of silver should be full of them, right?
Exactly. So where are they?
Take a walk through the streets, and you will find a lot of houses are locked and empty.
What does that have to do with it?
Sigismund and his army are responsible for this. Many of our people decided it was time to leave, instead of risking their property or even their lives. Only a few of us remained here, and I, as the primus of our guild, promised to keep my eye on the others' property.
The local alchemists were persecuted by Sigismund.
Well, definitely not openly, but most of them were on the side of our King Wenceslas. And I'm sure you know what hatred and envy can do to people.
Alchemists aren't exactly...
Yeah, genau. For fools, it's enough to point their fingers, spouting nonsense, and Sigismund's people in the city will...
Are you the master of the Alchemist Guild?
Yes. Well, not our guild. It's more of a modest...
And is that why you stayed in the...
Yes, exactly.
I'm interested in alchemy. Can I become your...
Nein, leider. I have too much to worry about.
What about poison?
Poisons? Who do you take me?
Why not?
What are poisons for? There was such a miscreant here. He reveled in all. When poisoning began to be a problem in this city, it said he leads dangerous heathen. Rabstein or someplace like that.
I have a proposition for you.
I thought you would ask, Junge, and it might surprise. There are not many alchemists left in this city. I just hope you have the coin. I must warn you. If you try to rob me, such are the times, man. Warum nicht?
I've met... They say one...
Leider, the monastery is only for... Ich habe...
So you... Tell me more.
Los geht's.
Деньги бы забрать обратно и на 5 отучиться.
What? You can't just...
I'd like to...
Sehr...
I'm so...
Das geht wirklich. Off you go.
Так, это какое, если что, мне надо запомнить? Ага, вот здесь. Столик напротив таверны. Окей. А что ж там, интересно, эти до сих пор не приладились? Задания. Все, здесь тормозни, не надо дальше идти. А, господи, у меня уже время закончилось. Давай на этом завершим тогда. Начнем новую серию. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки. До новых встреч. Пока-пока.